The S.M.A.K, the Museum for Modern Day Art in Ghent, Belgium, on a Sunday afternoon. Relaxed coming and going at the book market outside, and inside, Jan Hoet right in the center of the public. Art and communication, the museum's expert believes, belong together. He's been in charge of the establishment for 25 years and has managed to build up the most important collection of modern art in Belgium. Here we have works from S.M.A.K. It was in 1999 that the best-known citizens of Ghent were able to move into this new museum. Jan Hoet, the young art historian, with his hero, Joseph Beuys, as head of the Documenta 9 in Kassel in 1992, as a dancer, as a boxer, with his brothers and sisters, and his parents. His father, who was keen on art, was a psychiatrist in a large clinic in Giel, not far from Antwerp. Here, Jan Hoet grew up with his 6 brothers and sisters. It was in 2001 that he drew attention to his roots with an exhibition about psychiatry and art in his former home, the villa where his father lived. Jan Hoet had combined works from internationally famous artists with pictures from psychiatric clinic patients. The family care method used in Giel has been recognized as an excellent method of dealing with psychiatric patients since the beginning of the 20th century. At the time of Jan Hoet's childhood, in the early 40s, many patients lived with families.
Es war Krieg, dann hatte man die psychopathische Patienten hier, auch im Haus.
It was wartime, and we had these psychiatric patients, even in the house, and also living with other residents of Giel. It was all a bit chaotic in the village. There was a feeling of freedom. For Jan Hoet, these are pictures from psychiatric patients and children. Generally speaking, art produced by psychopathic patients, just like art from children, is out of the question. You can't discuss it. That's always nice. It has character.
Das ist immer schön. Das hat immer Charakter.
In the meantime, the house formerly occupied by Jan Hoet's parents has been turned into an art therapy center for patients from the clinic. They can paint, draw, and make sculptures here. The aim is to allow psychiatric patients to present an authentic impression, to communicate something from their strange world. The insatiable eater called Gargantua from Thierry de Cordier, a figure from Celtic folktales who was able to communicate with the world by eating it.
Thierry de Cordier.
The black one, for example, his face is stuffed. That's Gargantua. He eats all he can, the gloomy, the obscure. What takes place in these people? What happens in this world? This is a sphere. This is like a world, a human being as a world. What takes place below the surface of the world?
Hier in diese Welt, das ist eine Kugel, das ist wie eine Welt. Der Mensch als Welt. Und was passiert hinter die Oberfläche dieser Welt?
It's all a question of perspectives. The future exhibition halls look like empty giant crowns for teeth in the summer evening light. This bizarre background prompted Jan Hoet to stage a special art event. The bare concrete walls of the construction site were used to project light, shade, and artistic videos onto them. Since going into retirement in Ghent in 2001, Jan Hoet has been living and working in Herford. With a number of exhibitions and campaigns, he was able to prepare the ground for the opening of the museum in May 2005. The aim is to provide a new insight into the process and meaning of artistic work. The name Marta is for him a program.
Ja, ik hoffe natuurlijk, het is een weibliche naam.
Yes, that is what I hope. It's a female name. Museums in the past have always been associated with males. And now we've called our museum Marta. I think times have changed. A person is not so much male or female, that the person is a hermaphrodite or acts like one, that the person can transform himself, nomadic, or from one situation into another. That's what is interesting about giving a female name to a museum, because a greater sensibility is expected. Not so much to show art as power, but art as an expression, as the generating of energy.
Diese weibliche Name an ein Museum gegeben hat. Ja? Weil das eine gewisse Sensibilität auch in Erwartung bringt. Nicht so sehr die Kunst als Macht zeigt, sondern die Kunst als Ausdruck, ne? Als Generierung von Energie.